Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO City Underground? Yeah, is that the name of this game? Yeah. Okay, so I exited it out. I reinstalled the hack, which is really just a command line thing, and see if that will fix micro stuttering completely. It'd be kind of sucky if the first layer of this game did have micro stuttering that didn't really need to exist. Let's see. There's two of these that I think I should get first before we jump into the level where we can get unlimited TNT. So, and then the unlimited color gun. After that, I'm not going to really follow a walkthrough to find all the other red bricks. We'll just deal with it. So this one is supposed to be the in Auburn, on the border between Auburn and Cherry Tree Hills, is a small stretch of grass. Grass. All right. So let's. Nope. Immediately micro stutter. Although maybe that's a little excusable. Alright, so this is Cherry Tree, this is Auburn. So somewhere in this general area is where the things are. It is also worth mentioning, I looked at the achievements on Steam, and it does seem like there's a couple of things outside of just getting 100% that we'll need to do. There's several pieces of shield badges for the police that are a factor. Okay. So this is the line. So either over here, I saw something, it said something about a green trash can. I'm just kind of skimming it. Actually, well, look at that. We may not have to scan. I mean, we could scan. There's really no good reason not to scan. And then there's like instantaneous fast travel at the airport. We might consider doing that too. So this is going to end up having me walk quite far. So that is character challenges, which we could now scan for that stuff too. And once we have everything, we should be in a good position to kind of do everything. I also feel like there's probably a brick times 2 multiplier somewhere, but I don't know where. Like somewhere around maybe the main headquarters area, or maybe on an island somewhere, and that I have to actually build that bricks times 2 multiplier instead of it being a red brick or item. Alright, so the other thing now that we don't have is tokens. This is in Fort Meadows, a short way down from the road from the Auburn Bay Bridge near the gas station. Alright. So, this somewhere kind of just in here. Like, somewhere in that general vicinity. Oh, there's also a car surfing for more than 20 seconds achievement. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi, and we'll just ride this out just to make sure this is none. I would have never even thought you could do this, frankly, and the fact that you don't have to do this as like a level challenge is weird. Like, why not put that in one of the levels during the story gameplay that you're just going to be on top of a car surfing? I am doing absolutely nothing right now. I have no fingers on any buttons. So he's just balancing himself and doing that animation. The car is driving itself by the driver. There's also an achievement to jump from a helicopter into a car, which probably is super easy to do because you just need to fly a helicopter down low enough to the roads and then press the Y button once you have a prompt. It might be a little bit challenging. Is this any faster? Let's hit Y and drive ourselves. These racing sections are going to be challenging.
Oh, great. Whiplash.
Let's scan where we are. That's a super brick. And seems like there's nothing else around here. So feels like I've kind of done everything. Super brick. Red brick. There we go. Alright. Just gonna seek hopefully an area I can access. Otherwise, maybe I need the infinite dynamite. Alright. This isn't just this guy. So is there possibly another way into this? I should just read the walkthrough. Let's see. How do I get into the cave? How do I get into the cave? It's a cave to blow open. And those feel like exits to the cave, not ways into the cave, so must be some other side of this. Or maybe not. Maybe we just do have to grab this. And hope all this connects. Okay. Micro stunner. Okay. So, yeah. That's weird. That is weird to say the least, that the micro stuttering isn't fixed in this game, but it was fixed, or at least it seemed like it was fixed in the previous games that I was playing. Lego Indiana Jones 2. Maybe I was not playing enough. Let's see. Maybe I made a mistake there. There's like an alien. Seems like there's a bunch of bats. Precious boulders. Alright, this is where we need to, I guess, go first. Investigate to uncover a surprise. How am I supposed to investigate? Meanwhile, we can collect that. So there's a cave there, a cave here. There's gotta be something else. Unless it's just this tree. Or this tree. It seems like I am getting double the bricks when I pick up a brick. I'm not having a great experience so far. Trying to figure out how to get in where I'm supposed to go. Let's take a break and do some other things while we're here. See if maybe that would play towards anything. This logging section. Good play roll. So I have a time here in which I'm, I guess, supposed to be jackhammering in a row. I've got a minute to go. Go the other direction. I feel like I may have missed some. $30 to go. Nope, somehow I didn't miss anything. So that is a drill thrill quest. And we're gonna have 16 more of those. There's really nothing around breaking that. And nothing around breaking that, but you kind of have to do it anyways because you just don't know. There could be a character or a collectible in any of those. Yeah, I think we're going to run into that problem fairly consistently. We'll run into instances. So I need to have every character as a custom character for one achievement. I also need to play as Rex, which I need to unlock Rex. And have him drive a lawnmower. This is the worst one. And I'm not sure all those challenges would really have been labeled. That's why we need to get this last red brick, is we need to find out if there's maybe a bit of dishonesty going on here. Man. Jeez. Seems like that hack I did may have actually made the micro stuttering worse. It's so crazy. I swear it worked. I played for 20 minutes on LEGO Indiana Jones 2. It totally felt like there was zero micro stuttering. It wasn't even like it severely reduced the micro stuttering or anything. It totally felt like it fixed it. Alright. So, scan around. See if we can figure something out. There's a free run. There's the red brick. We know it's there. We just don't know how to blow up the cave or get in the cave to blow our way out. Let me read the walkthrough one more time. Let's see. Near the gas station is a cave to blow up inside, to blow open. Inside are numerous piles of rocks. One of them hides a red brick. So maybe we need to get nearer to the gas station. Maybe that's where this breaks down. Okay, we found it. Talk about complicated. So we have a spooky cave here. At no point did the game try to be spooky, so it's a little weird to have a spider cave. Alright. Tokens are now unlocked. And this is the alien guy we have to chase after. Which, he started it with such a head start that he had to slow down. So, all the extras now are on as far as the data scanner. So either, if there are any elements that the data scanner does not interact with or work with and show us that we need to collect, then that's going to be incredibly frustrating. Although this is incredibly frustrating too. Go and just blow that open. And and that saves. So now there's a shortcut, kind of a great shortcut too. There's really not enough shortcuts in this world, but then also the world's just terribly designed in general. I believe there is a red brick for attracting bricks. Is there another location where I could get a bit of dynamite, or do I go back to where I found the first bit of dynamite, or would I have to go somewhere else? Looks like I'd have to go somewhere else. Alright. So, next thing we want to do is we want to just jump in this level. Yeah. And get the red brick here. Start assignment or change disguises. Let's just start assignment. Are we playing in a free play kind of way? Like, it doesn't feel like there really is a free play kind of way, actually. It seems like it's just there. Oh, I should have changed disguises though, because I could probably.
Stinky Fletcher.
Let's go and skip this. Yeah, it seems like we just have the characters, so.
Did you ever find out why those guys who broke in here took equipment?
No idea. Maybe they're starting their own mine.
We've kind of got nothing doing right now. Like, this was my concern, is that when we get into these levels we won't have any kind of indicator pointing us in a direction. So unless this gives me the red brick immediately. I hope this does, because I kind of don't want to have to go any further. I guess we do this. Guess we just have to play it this way. We have that. We have that. We have a vehicle token. We have an investigate. Doesn't seem like the red brick is in this section. Alright, so the way I think we have to do this is by repairing the track. I don't think we can just throw an explosive TNT at it. I don't think we'd get the TNT anyways. That wasn't it.
They haven't finished building the track. I can't move my car to dynamite. Oh, dang it. My first day in the job and I managed to jam this big spinnery. What's it? Made the whole system seize up.
A little bit of micro stutter. Is this the thing?
That silver block is jammed in so tight, it'll need blasting.
Did on the video settings, just question here, vertical sync is off. What if I turn it on?
Out of there.
Just as an experiment, sometimes vertical sync does cause a game to create like way too many frames. So yeah, particularly in these LEGO games, it feels like I'm just going in circles trying every single settings that I kind of think I understand enough to know they wouldn't have an effect, or they shouldn't be set that way. This level was the worst about people talking out loud and just incidental dialogue, and it's right at the beginning of the game.
Oh, good. A welcoming party.
Alright. Is there any red bricks in this section? I should just read the walkthrough. Let's see, scroll down to infinite. Let's see. Fast build would be useful, but not really worth going out of the way to find. Alright. Make your way to the shack where the recording that will end the assignment is waiting. There's a catapult that will launch you onto a series of walkways with rolling barrels. So, at the very end of this level. Okay, I can't jump. Alright. So give me this first. And then we'll just avoid the fights. Which, this is somewhat typical as far as LEGO games.
No more beans. A little privacy, please.
Great. A dive board.
God! I wasn't ready!
Like, there's no scanning right now. Oh, by the way, there's also an achievement for having 4 billion studs. So, we're kind of...
I feel like my head's been used as a battering ram!
There's no achievement for doing these perfectly, which is great, because that would be annoying. But 4 billion studs, that's a lot. That's a really large amount considering how this whole game goes.
You know, after a while, you kind of get used to the terror. Ah! Why do I keep hitting those things?
I could be pressing B to slow down, or I could be pressing A to speed up, I guess. But the game does not really tell you that very well. They totally don't line you up in a way that you would hit these.
Perfect landing.
Hey, you do know there's an elevator, right?
No.
Let's just jump to the next section. This will be weird because this will...
Oh, come on. We were supposed to get a new
22,000 extra bricks to build that.
Good work, man. Not that I'm gonna get in it. Those things ain't safe.
So if you play the level, you could play up to that point,
Oh, sir,
get a bunch of super
you
bricks,
have a good
and
trip, though. I'm sure you'll be fine.
and then save and exit and keep those super
What's
bricks.
this?
Let's see.
Yeah!
Can't really skip.
This isn't gonna end well, is it?
Hmm.
Oh! 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 Ah!
Honestly, if I just had Rex Fury,
That ought to stop him.
I probably would have been. It
Legs,
probably
check.
would have been more
Arms,
efficient to
check.
just
Head.
try and do the
Check.
entire level,
What do you know? I'm
getting
still
all the
alive.
collectibles. But
More bad guys. I must be getting close to Stinky.
without any indicator, how do I get in here? I don't. I start over here and then work my way over here. Still some places where you have to grapple.
Here's an idea, Chase. Maybe don't fall in that terrifying grinder machine.
Is there a red brick down there? I don't think so. Let's see. There we go, we've got it. Would have been nicer if this red brick was closer to the beginning of the level. But I guess whatever. We're gonna have to get it anyways. I didn't even see this section. Didn't even notice that it was there. The first time we played. Alright, let's again look, see if we have a good idea where that red brick is. Yeah. Keep on going, game. Guess we need to blow up this part. Ah, yeah. This jumps us way up there. Okay. And it's a super chicken section. Which I've just fallen to my death, so hopefully I'll die and reset. I totally missed it, and then I flew too high. So again, fall to my death. Dropping studs with every death. It flies really high. Am I gonna actually land where I need to land? So that's also one of the things I would have had to shoot, so I'm gonna have to come back to this whole section
I hope
later.
there isn't a giant ape at the top of this thing.
So this is a reference directly to Donkey Kong, which, because this was a DS Wii U exclusive, there are Nintendo references. I guess maybe that in part also affected why this game never really came to anything else. Alright. Alright. So, save and return to LEGO City. Unlimited dynamite. Now, the next thing, let's see. We're looking for Uptown with a toy store. And we have to do something crazy with that. Alright. So, map, Uptown, this direction. Here we go. Meanwhile, under options, have we really not had, why is the track brakes off? They should totally be on. Instant vehicles should also be on. I guess, oh yeah, I didn't. We'll turn on costumes even, why not? We'll see some maybe different characters. Off, off, off. We weren't even multiplying the studs. Oh man, I have been playing terribly. So now like this puzzle here probably wants us to paint this purple and this orange or vice versa, which would require us to probably find a color gun section somewhere. There's like an orange way over there, and there's definitely still some things, but we can see there's a lot more work to do. But if I just want to blow something up, I now have that. Where is he? Here he is. I now have infinite dynamite as soon as we run into something that needs to be blown up, which may be a while. Let's see. We'll just purchase and summon a bike, which is not what I need to do. The idea of purchasing anything before we hit 4 billion is really wrong. So we're gonna have to be really careful about that.
Sorry, police business.
This. Drive through a series of checkpoints and beat the clock. I think this is going in the right direction, so we'll go ahead and do this. One assumes that we're gonna zigzag through a lot of this. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough time here to get through all of this. Barely.
Oops, sorry.
Barely. Barely. So we'll try that a second time, and if that doesn't work, I'll just not retry, and I assume it will take me out of the car at that point. Man. It would be so easier to cross these barriers if these barriers weren't here. So I'm feathering my accelerator. Come on.
gonna leave a dent.
Wow, we didn't even have a micro stutter there. It is VSync. VSync plays a role. I don't think we've seen any micro stuttering since I turned VSync on.
That is gonna leave a dent.
Got it. But where?
Oh no!
Where do they want me to go?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, B. I'm just gonna abandon the challenge. And hit A, yeah. I screwed up. We made decent progress, but not enough. Okay. Meanwhile, toy store. We're looking for a red brick. We are in an area where there's a lot of things, and we could pretty much start getting all the things once we hit this last red brick.
Where am I?
Question is, where uptown
My legs are tired.
is the toy store? Am I going the right direction?
What was it called again?
Probably not. It's probably over this way.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ernie's. It's a toy store. Here it is. Okay. I think. There's the brick in there. Alright. And let's just read the instructions because it did look like it was fairly complicated. Let's see. The sign out front is flanked by 2 rockets with red lights. Turn the lights green and the rockets take off. Hop on one and it will zip you to the roof. The red brick is up there. This cheat will allow the color gun to fire off every color. In other words, if you shoot something that needs to be changed, it will be changed to the correct order. So. We have this and we need green, which means we need to find a green color gun somewhere. A lot of people around. Let's investigate these clues. Alright, wait, where did that go?
I need a vacation.
It's
Hey!
right here, which I guess means I need to break this first. Gumball machine. 1 of 4.
I better finish it tonight.
If there's any other way to get to the roof, I'll think about that also. Where did that thing go? I guess it was just that. Okay. Let's see if we can do this the hard way. Thing is, if these things want to let you slide, they're probably not going to give you enough height. There we go.
Glorious work.
So I can get up that high. But that's not high enough by any means. Nope, there's a microstutter.
No!
There's another microstutter. You see how incredibly frustrating that is to like to an adult, let alone a kid, it's like a constant problem that cannot be solved, a constant issue. Alright, let's go. Let's color swap our gold, but it's not even the right color. Is there another color swapper somewhere around here? I feel like there is one way in a different section. There you go. We can deal with that. Just gonna stand right next to it. Is there possibly a bunch of color swappers in here? No. We may very well have to just walk to the edge of every brick, every block, and scan, do a 360 scan. It really shouldn't be this difficult. Maybe they're making that particularly difficult because they want you to actually at least once use the color swapper puzzles the right way. Well, might as well go and do this. Like, yeah, all we've done in this hour of gameplay is an attempt at setting up for the next potential 10 to 15 hours of grinding, running around the open world. It's a kind of Indiana Jones character. It's a fire. I guess we'll scan that and go that way. There's a kind of Bill Clinton-esque high. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, but that would be also a thing, again, I would not, as a person in charge of doing the voice recording, I would not let voice actors get away with, is I wouldn't just say you can do an impression of a president. Super bricks.
No, don't do that.
These have got to be it. Alright. You wouldn't have so many things. And I guess it's probably fine to go ahead and build things. There's 65 of these throughout the area. And these might be the equivalent of... Well, actually, I shouldn't build them until I get the score multipliers, wherever the last couple are, because the score multiplier would be very, very helpful. No, those are things that need to be shot with the color gun. Which again, if there's something that needs to be shot with the color gun, where's the closest color gun? Well, I just convinced the guy to run into me. So yeah, you're probably supposed to color the plants to look exactly like that. This is bad. This is just bad open world design. Maybe over here? Again, just crashing into people. Flower box. One pig in these trees. Dinosaur. Costumed character.
What?
Is there possibly a color gun over at this building?
What?
It's like they all disappeared. I'm thinking maybe there's one over at that building. This is ridiculous. How in the world would anybody, kid or otherwise, know to walk around with green in their color gun for an extremely long amount of time, knowing that there also will be sections where you'll need other colors in the color gun? It frankly should have just handed me the super color gun after I beat the story. And you could have even written that into the experience and into the story and said, yeah, there's a super color gun.
What's going on?
Seriously. Color swapper. Up there, which requires me
Just one more day till my holiday.
I don't think there's saves, so they probably reset. The good news is this is really proving the point, though. Like, I am totally not in the wrong. We need the super color gun more than anything else. Right. So now it's the toy store is, I think, in that general direction. It's not like it was really left on the map or anything. I doubt the costume red brick being enabled changes anything. It just has arguably maybe a little less diversity in the outfits that the minifigs are wearing and less realistic appearance. So perhaps that actually makes it run a little bit better because there's less textures being loaded, but I doubt it. I would heavily suspect it affects nothing at all. And we're still getting the occasional micro stutter, so my hope here is we'll shoot this and it'll work from here. Alright, so this is not working. Alright, well, come back down and we'll ride it a second time. Okay. Okay, that worked. I assume the fireman is what's needed for this. Get the cat to jump down. The cat was in the top right section. You just put the cat in your hat? Okay. I was too busy looking at this Lego shark and Lego boxing characters. That wouldn't have been a terrible thing if there was a Lego boxing section. There was a boxing section in Lego Marvel Superheroes where you were in a boxing gym. Oh, seriously. Try again. Let's swap to the astronaut so we can possibly hover if need be. There we go. There we go. Super color gun. Okay. So, our next main goal would be to go over this direction and see if we can find instant travel and just have the attempts to collect everything else that is available. Now that Super Color Gun is unlocked and enabled, we won't have any kind of frustration. We can just pull out our scanner and look around in an area and say, okay, we see this, let's go get everything until there's nothing left. Yeah, I don't think that there's a great reason to say to not pick up gold bricks, super bricks, or anything like that. I'll double check the walkthrough in the list of red bricks, but it doesn't seem like there's anything more to that. Yeah, there's not, I think we could get super safe cracking and super drill ride, which would be useful. Super astro crate and super axe smash, things, super break and enter, all of those would make things faster, but not necessary to spend extra effort to get them. We'll just get them as we're running around. Fast build is inside the some assaults special assignment, so we would have to go in the level to get that. We could get invincibility, we can get extra hearts, not super important. Super Ram makes it easier to destroy cars. Nitrous for all. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything else? The Super Ray Gun doesn't really do anything important. Collecting sat navs. That's maybe a little bit useful if we really are going to have to try and work towards 4 billion. Studs times 8 is in disruptive behavior special assignment, and Studs times 2 is in the fly to the moon special assignment. So we might not spend so much time in the open world and instead go through the levels a second time. Maybe we'll even go through the levels in the backwards order, so it makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, we're making progress. Just in this 1 hour, we went from, I think, 25 to 28.5%, and we'll continue to make good progress going forward. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.